Hey guys, Queen Novella here, back after around 7 months of making no videos. I'll give you a quick update as to what's been going on in my life. I became, emotionally burned out after my grandmother passed away, and I've also been busy because, I do have some good news. The good news is that I am moving out. Yeah, I'm going to be moving out within a few months, so I'll have my own place. I'll give you a video of my place when I get there. And I am going back to school. So, yeah, now I have a book haul for you guys, a really, really big book haul. So, let's get on with the book haul because I am long overdue for a video. With that out of the way, let's get started. The first books I have here are Wings of Ebony and Ashes of Gold by J.L. These came out last year, I think. Well, this one did specifically, but this is the sequel to it, I believe. I had pre-ordered it and I heard it was really good. I think it's about demigods or something like that. Next, we have Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert, I think. I wanted to get this book because, I heard that the author of this book had Asperger's or was autistic, and I'm autistic too, and I always wanted to hear more from that perspective in my, reading, because I never really saw autistic characters in books a lot. So yeah, I'm really excited to pick this one up. Next, we have Iron Widow by Zyran J. Zo. If I mispronounced that name, I apologize, but this is a newer book, I think, and it's like a sci-fi-esque retelling of Chinese royalty story or something like that. If I'm remembering that wrong, please let me know in the comments section below, but yeah, I heard a lot of good things about it. Next, we have a pho love story by Loane Lee. I don't know if I pronounced the author's name right, but I believe I pronounced this food right. It is actually pronounced pho, if I'm not mistaken. I heard this was a romance, I think, or a contemporary. Next, we have Spin the Dawn, Unravel the Dusk, and its spin-off, I think, Six Crimson Cranes, all by Elizabeth Lim. Now, if you've watched my review for this one, you know how much I loved that book, so I'm really excited to read the sequel and the spin-off. Next, we have Uzumaki by Junji Ito, and I am not really that into manga or anime, though I've been trying to get into them more. I've currently been watching Kimba the White Lion. Yeah, I know, it's an old school anime, but so far I kind of liked it. Even though the English dub is, well, the original English dub is very, let's just say watered down. But yeah, I am planning on picking up more of this person's books. Like, I think these are their names. Tomi, I think that's what it's called, and Geo. Next, we have A Room Called Earth by Madeline Ryan. This is also has something to do with autism. I think this author is also autistic or on the spectrum somewhere. And I got this for the same reason I got Talia Hibbert's book, is that I wanted to see more representation of people with autism, such as myself, in books, and I'm really happy to hear that, that they're starting to do that now, so yeah. Next, we have The Savior's Champion by Jenna Moreci. Now, I am actually subscribed to Jenna Moreci's, I I think she has an AuthorTube channel, and she is so funny when she gives writing advice. So I highly recommend her channel. I'll leave a link to her channel in the description box below. Next, I have Star Daughter by Shveta Thakrar. If you've seen my review for this book, you'll know how much I loved this book. And I think Shveta Thakrar is coming out with a new book this year. Next, we have Raybearer and Redemptor by Jordan Afuco. Okay, this one came out recently, but this is on my reading list, my TBR, and I need to get started on my TBR again. And I'm really excited to pick this one up. Next, we have A Burning by Mega Majumdara. I think this is also an Indian author, like Shveta Thakrar was. I forgot to mention that in my last segment. But, I heard this was like a political fiction novel, if I'm remembering this correctly. Next book I have here is called Roman plus Jewel by Dana L. Davis. Now, I believe this is a Romeo and Juliet retelling. I know there's a lot of those, but this one really sounded interesting to me, and I'm really excited to pick this book up. Next, we have Trouble by Non Pratt. And I think this has to do with a teenage pregnancy, if I'm remembering correctly. I believe this was Non Pratt's debut novel, if I'm remembering that correctly. Next, we have Labyrinth Lost by Zoraida Cordova. If I'm mispronouncing that, my apologies, but I'm not sure, or I can't remember quite what this book is about off the top of my head right now. Next, we have Jackpot by Nick Stone. Now, I had to get a Nick Stone book eventually. She is the author of Dear Martin, and I heard Dear Martin was really good, and I heard her other stuff was also good, so yeah, I wanted to pick up at least one of her books. Next, we have Full Disclosure by Cameron Garrett. Now, I believe this book is about an HIV positive character, and from what I'm remembering correctly, I think Cameron Garrett used to be a fan fiction writer, if I'm not mistaken, and I think she published this book when she was around 17 years old or something. Like, please let me know if my information is incorrect in the comment section below, but I think I'm remembering that correctly. Next, we have The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Pardon my reflection, but, yeah, Angie Thomas is like a must-have author along with Nick Stone. The Hate You Give is such an important book, and I had to have it in my collection. Next, we have You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. Now, I believe this was Leah Johnson's first book. I think this is a contemporary novel, I believe, and I think this author has another book out recently. Don't remember what it's called though. Next, we have What Big Teeth by Rose Sabo. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing their name, but I believe this author is non-binary, if I'm not mistaken. Next, we have Elysium Girls. Yeah, I probably just mispronounced that. By Kate Pentecost. Next, we have Mexican Gothic by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. I think that's how you pronounce this person's name, but I don't exactly remember what this book is about. My memory's not serving me very well right now, but I know this author has had another book that has come out recently. I can't remember the name of that either. Next, we have Lobizona and Cazadora by Romina Garber. I believe this author is Argentinian, and I think these books talk about immigration and get into subjects like that. So yeah, I haven't really read a lot of books that touched on that topic, so I'd like to get into that topic. Next, we have The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. Now, I believe this author is Native American, and this is a horror book, and I heard it was really, really good. And it's also on my to-read list, my TBR. Next, we have Blood Like Magic by Lizelle Sambury. Next, I have the sequel to War Girls. I'm not going to show that one because I already showed it in a different book haul. But this sequel is called Rebel Sisters by Tochi Onyebuchi. Yeah, I probably messed up that name again. Next, we have Catherine House by Elizabeth Thomas. Now, I have heard very divisive opinions on this book. Like, I think it's dark academia or something. And I heard you either love this book or you absolutely hate it. Now, I'm interested to see which one I'll be, or if I'll be an in-between. Next, we have Blackout by Danielle Clayton, Tiffany D. Jackson, Nick Stone, Angie Thomas, Ashley Woodfolk, and Nicola Yoon. Now, I heard this was a bunch of like short stories that comes together in a way, and I heard this was getting a Netflix adaptation too, I think. Okay, next we have The Meet Cute Project by Rhiannon Richardson. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not good with pronouncing names, but this I heard is a cute contemporary novel. Okay, guys, before I continue, if you don't know what this is, I had gotten a new bookshelf out in the living room. I have Watership Down by Richard Adams. Yeah, I recently watched the movie, and I do not understand how that movie got in the UK, it got a U rating, as in like rated G. Here, I will never understand that, and I recommend not showing a little child that movie. Now, the book I don't know much about, so I can't speak on that yet. Next, we have Hall of Smoke by H.M. Long. Now, I think this is a fantasy novel about Vikings, and I'm really into learning about stuff like Vikings, especially Iceland. I love learning about Iceland. Next, we have The Deep by Rivers Solomon, David Diggs, William Hudson, and Jonathan Snipes. Now, Rivers Solomon is the only author I heard of. They are a non-binary author, if I'm not mistaken. And this is like a mythical novel, it gets into topics like slavery and like a mythical, another chance they're given. So I thought that was interesting. Next we have Mirage and Court of Lions, all by Samia Dodd. I think these are fantasy novels, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. Okay, guys, we are at the final stretch of novels I got. So here we have Kingdom of Souls and Reaper of Souls, both by Rena Barron. Sorry, I'm under a computer desk and bookshelf combination right now. And we have We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faisal, and its sequel, We Free the Stars. Now, I heard, at least the first book I heard was really good, so I can't wait to get into that. Anyways, guys, that is all I have for you today. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more content from me. Now, I've been gone for so long, and I got so many books, I'm probably missing a few of them that I didn't show, but that's okay, I got the gist of it. Anyways, guys, I also wanted to let you know that I've been using my DeviantArt more lately, and I will be leaving a link to my DeviantArt down in the description box below. Anyways, guys, I'll let you, know when I'm finally moved out and when I go back to school, and I'll let you guys see my new place. Anyways, with all that being said, I'm Queen Novella, and bye!